You might not have been to Maialino in New York City, but you've probably heard about their famous olive oil cake. I've been making this recipe for 12 years, inspired by Maialino's olive oil cake, but with a fraction of the fat and sugar. It's also gluten and dairy free. When you don't know what to make for dessert, this is the cake to make. Start with 2 cups of flour. I am using gluten-free flour. You want to make sure to scoop the flour into your cup. If you just put your cup right in there, you'll pack in too much flour and your cake could be dense. 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, 3/4 of a teaspoon baking powder, and 1 teaspoon salt. I just take a fork and let the dry ingredients get to know each other. 3 large eggs. I'm going to show you 50% of the reason why my son thinks I'm cool. That actually wasn't that graceful. 1 cup of granulated sugar, whisk, 1 1/4 cups of milk. I'm using unsweetened almond milk. Extra virgin olive oil. So the regular recipe calls for 1 1/3 cups of extra virgin olive oil, which is expensive and just too much oil. You don't need it, in my opinion. 3/4 of a cup. 1 1/2 tablespoons of citrus zest. I'm using Meyer lemons because I picked them up at the store last week. And 1/3 of a cup of juice. In. Another little whisk. Now just add the wet ingredients. Pour her in. Bake her at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Run your knife around the sides and unmold. It's made with olive oil, so it keeps for days, but there's never any left.